But will the bus keep going for 10 more days? Not if the Spanish mountains have anything to do with it.
Here and look, there are no chains in it.
Will it do any good?
Oh, no.
It's been a struggle, but the bus has made it to the next engagement. Another festival, this time in Madrid. And the strains of life on the road are starting to tell.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, in the long term, you know, the trip might be delayed or might be there early. I'm just thinking, the next 2 months, I don't know if I could, if I'm thinking like, it's going to be like this, staying on the bus every night, I don't think I'm going to do it, mate. I don't think I could do the whole journey.
At the end of the day, sleeping is quite a personal thing, isn't it? And so, I don't really mind sleeping here or sleeping here.
You don't?
But as long as I sleep all right. But like if you only get 3 or 4 hours sleep a night and you have to get up for meetings which you don't even have to go to.
Your sleep was your own choosing. You just went out.
Well, that's not quite right.
Well, it's just went out.
When I went out last night, there was nothing happening today.
Yeah. No.
Time to call in some local reinforcements. Let's see if a couple of days in the hands of a Madrid garage can finally fix the problem.
This is day 2 of repairs, yeah, 1 more day of repairs, and it's looking okay, but we're definitely here all day tomorrow anyway, because we've now got a rally to do in Madrid at the Plaza del Sol, or something like that, on Thursday midday, and we've got about 24 Iraqi children coming along to the rally, which will be really good. All of whom have been treated here for various diseases and cancers and everything, so that'll be really good.
Life in the square goes on. James cooks, and the rest of the crew get on with eating al fresco. And Brett is 23 today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Brett.
Fantastic, isn't it? It's brilliant. Go to the pub.
That is brilliant. That is absolutely outstanding.
It's never run properly before, I don't think. This is pretty good. I'm amazed.
Finally, the bus is ready to join the others in the Plaza del Sol.
Is this the kids from the school?
This people from
The Iraqi school? Good. Oh, they've got some senoritas. Hello. 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 How are you? Hello.
No, please.
Sensibilizar a la opinión pública la situación del pueblo iraquí. Hay un embargo. Hace falta ayudar a levantar el embargo. Nosotros esperamos que podemos hacer algo para que se levante el embargo de las Naciones Unidas.
I hate public speaking. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And then when you have to do it in another language.
On the road again, and it's clear the Madrid mechanics haven't solved the problem.
4 heroes managed to get the bus to Granada last night, defeating all the odds. And they managed to get it here. But the bus won't go any further, so we now have to tow it from Granada to Algeciras, which is about 260 kilometres. Time is of the essence. We've got to meet the Prime Minister of Morocco day after tomorrow. We've got a big reception waiting for us in Morocco tomorrow. So we have to get to Algeciras today, catch the boat first thing tomorrow morning. Peter, who's been the mechanic as well, he's got to go. His passport's now run out. He can't come to Morocco with us, so we have to say goodbye to him when we get to Algeciras. We're going to miss him a lot.
And so, on the back of a Spanish tow truck, the bus is heading for Algeciras to make the ferry to North Africa at a scorching 52 miles per hour. It's the team's last night in Europe. Tonight it's...
Night, Diego.
Might fix it.
Good night, Peter.
Good night, all.
Tomorrow it'll be Salam Alaikum. Believe it or not, it's now day 22 of the trip, and the team are looking forward to the change of continent.
Yeah, apparently we've got people of the political leaders and political parties and women's trade unions and all this kind of stuff, and heaps and heaps of journalists apparently. So been quite a big change from Europe.
The journey through Europe has been hard going. Not only the mechanical problems, but the welcome in France and Spain had been polite rather than enthusiastic. The team are curious to see what the reception will be in Morocco later today.
Hello! You will come to Morocco! You will come!
Sure enough, the Baghdad bus is big news in North Africa.
It is very appropriate that this symbol of Britain and London should arrive for its first steps on Arab soil here in Morocco, because there is no part of the Arab nation which has stood more strongly with the suffering people of Iraq than the people of Morocco.
But on the road towards the capital, Rabat, the bus has ground to a halt, yet again.
So we've driven 50 miles to a place called La Arish, which is the start of the motorway, and we've had to pull in because there's water going into the oil again. Volunteers are getting a bit stressed as of late. I think John was on his way to losing it tonight. They are thinking that we're never going to make it in this bus, we're always going to have these problems. We'll see.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Another day, another tow truck, but now the pressure is really on.
We've got a meeting with the Prime Minister in 5.5 hours in Rabat.
Trouble is, the tow truck isn't up to the job. The bus will just have to wait for a bigger truck, while a delegation sets off for Rabat.
The Prime Minister's not going to sit and tap his thumb for 4 or 5 hours. Right, everyone got a T-shirt?
James and Brett are left to organise a proper tow. It'll be a long night for them.
I've been having fits. They removed everything and put everything on, and they were doing lots of stuff I didn't know about. I was trying to keep control of it, but you know what they're like, they do their own thing anyway. But it's here, it's safe, and we'll assess the damage afterwards.
The damage looks worse than it is. At least the bus is safely in Rabat, and everyone else is busy doing the rounds of meetings and press interviews.
This indicates that there are extensive numbers of people supporting our policy for the ending of the embargo.
Here in Morocco, everyone is beginning to understand how important this project is in the Arab world.
Can we get some more newspapers?
I think it was the first time we actually heard the call to prayer. And it's heaven. I mean, I think there's very little better than that. I mean, you know that you're there and you're doing it for a good cause, and that the people of Morocco are with you as well. It was quite beautiful.
With a lot of help from our Moroccan friends, the bus is at last starting to purr along, and the team are happy to wallow in the warm welcome of the people of Casablanca. But there's a sad note too. John is leaving to go home. He only meant to come as far as Madrid, and he doesn't have a visa beyond Morocco.
It's really odd because we're always toing and froing, and then suddenly it's going to think, well, he's not going to be there tonight. He's not going to get your name wrong, or Brett's name wrong, or Bart's name wrong, or Amouar's name wrong. There'll be no papers distributed, no T-shirts worn. It'll be shambles.
Take care, John.
He'll be missed, but John has promised to rejoin the bus later. Next stop, the city of Fez. More banners, more meetings, and bigger rallies. And there's an all-important new member of the team, John, a specialist mechanic who's casting his expert eye over the bus, now christened Betsy.
On 6 cylinders at the moment.
Taking back roads to avoid a low bridge, in the middle of nowhere, the convoy is ambushed in the nicest possible way.
We met in the middle of nowhere at a school full of Iraqi children. From their classes, no doubt, to meet. It's fantastic, it really is fantastic.
And John the mechanic's verdict on Betsy?
Yeah, I think Betsy's going to make the trip quite successfully.
Everyone's starting to think the bus might actually make it to Baghdad. And George Galloway has added a new element to his speech, looking ahead to what may happen at the Iraqi border.
We give the United Nations this notice from this great meeting in Qassim. If you intend to come onto our bus at the Jordan-Iraq border, you'd better bring the United States Marines with you, because we won't be allowing you onto our bus.
How do you feel about stopping American Marines getting onto the bus in Iraq?
Stopping them?
Yeah.
You think they might do that? No. I could always play some country music at them, and then they'd probably...
Start dancing?
There's just one town left in Morocco before the Algerian border. And once again, everyone is overwhelmed by the enthusiasm of the people here. They obviously care passionately about what's happening to the Iraqi people.
Look at all the people who've waited just to see a bus.
Really?
Yeah.
You should see all the people
There's
in the
1,000 people.
towns. It's just incredible.
Today, everyone is just a little nervous. The convoy is about to cross into Algeria. The border has been closed for the last 6 years. But today, and for an old red London bus, is going to be opened.
Perhaps we go with you in Algeria. Perhaps.
All of you, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of all my comrades, we are saying not au revoir,